Hi everyone, I'm Bhanushi and I'm back here today with Sahil Lumba, who is my colleague in the sourcing and vendor management team here at Everest Group. So today, Sahil and I are going to catch up about a topic within the supply management toolkit, which is performance management. So Sahil, why don't you tell our viewers a little bit about yourself and all the work that we've done in the past year?
Sure, Bhanushi. Hey everyone, I'm Sahil Lumba and I've been working as senior analyst in sourcing and vendor management practice. So as Bhanushi mentioned, we have been working on SRM related work, mostly in research and advisory fields. And we have created a comprehensive toolkit, SRM toolkit, under which we are going to talk about a critical topic, which is performance management today, right? Performance management, as we all know, it's a crucial element in the evolving business markets today, right? It helps enterprises track and realize their set goals and identify gaps while working with their supply base, which is equally important, right? We have covered or rather in this video, we will be covering five critical performance assessment parameters. Uh, Talk about these parameters, we have like contractual performance, CSR related parameters, customer satisfaction, risk related assessment, innovation and process improvement. So these are like five critical assessment parameters that actually goes into while creating a performance scorecard for these suppliers.
Yeah.
These are again like overarching parameters. We can possibly add and remove some of these basis requirements and expectations with the supply base. But yeah, this definitely gives a directional view in terms of how should we go about while creating these scorecards.
Yeah.
So Bhanushi, like if you can probably discuss some of these parameters in terms of how do we assess the supply base.
Sure, Sahil. So, as Sahil said, these are the five overarching criteria, right? You can, of course, deep dive into each of these criteria, and there's a whole list of L2 level criteria that you can ask within each of the categories. For instance, take CSR. You have so many parameters that are now coming up within supplier selection as well as ongoing monitoring of suppliers, including measuring supplier diversity, measuring, the workforce diversity within your supply base, then measuring whether they're conducting impact sourcing initiatives or not, or they're conducting environmental sustainability related practices or not. So this is an area that is up and coming. I would say it's not so common within traditional performance scorecards, but we have seen some firms use these as well within ongoing monitoring. Of course, Sahil already talked about the crucial ones, right? You have contractual performance. Of course, you're going to measure whether the supplier has complied with all the SLAs, and this is done in very close collaboration with the functional leaders. Then you have customer satisfaction, you have risk, which is spanning across areas. You have financial risk, you have attrition levels, which is quite popular these days with the talent crisis that is going on in the market. And then you have cybersec risks. And the last parameter I would talk about is innovation, which is something that mature organizations are able to measure well. I would say it's a qualitative parameter, so it's generally very difficult to measure. But we have seen good innovation frameworks and good innovation connects that many organizations undertake through regular supplier meetings or just having those innovation events and getting all these measurable outcomes out of their innovation fund. So with that, I would like to close this video. And this is just a very brief snapshot of what we actually cover within performance management. We wanted to talk about this because many organizations have been asking us about scorecarding metrics, but we also cover the entire performance management process as a whole, which starts from the entire assessment criteria, what the market is doing, what are the best practices they follow when it comes to making even mitigation plans when a performance breach arises. So thank you so much for watching this video. And Sahil and I have worked on a whole lot of research within supply management, apart from performance management, which spans across innovation, risk management, stratification and governance, and a lot of other areas. So do check out our supply management toolkit. And that's it for today. Thank you, Sahil, for joining us. And I'll hand it over to our viewers to check out our supply management toolkit. But thank you for today.